Hi, happy Monday, and welcome to Torah Today with me, with Chavi Rappaport. What do you think makes a greater impression? Someone who does what they're meant to, gets by, fulfills the obligation, or somebody who goes the extra mile, does the extra step, finishing touches to the last detail? What do you appreciate more? Somebody offers or just gets by? In this week's Torah portion, we find something very, very interesting. We're in Vayakhel. And the Jewish people, the Torah tells us again about all the beautiful donations and contributions that came to the Mishkan, the tabernacle, and were used in its construction. Now, we discussed this already earlier in another Parsha, in Parshat Truma, and there's absolutely no mention of contribution of women of any sort, as if it didn't happen. But if you take a look at this week's Torah portion, in Vayakhel, it really discusses almost in a central way the donation, the contribution of the Jewish women. In fact, they did something so incredible. They were able to weave the wool on the goats' backs while the goats were still alive in a delicate way, and this made the hairs much finer, more beautiful for the Mishkan. And why aren't they mentioned there? When Hashem spoke to Moshe to command to the Jewish people to bring forth different contributions, he spoke to the men. But he didn't speak to the women. He didn't command the women because he knew. He knew that they would instinctively want to contribute and would know exactly how precious this is to God and to them, and would take that role, and they didn't need a commandment. Maybe you can give it the analogy of being gifted something, let's say from a spouse, without asking for it. It's a surprise. Does that make a greater statement than asking for a gift and then receiving it? And so there are times the Torah tells us that we're commanded to do things, and we do them. Think of it this way. A child who needs to be told instructions, please do this, please do this, please do this. Or a child who just gets it, who just looks at a situation and is there to volunteer, to offer, and doesn't wait to be told. Which touches me more? So the Torah is telling us, yes, we do the mitzvot, we do things we have to, but am I getting by? Or do I want to do something extra? Do I want to shine my coin, so to speak, when I give it to charity? Do I want to put myself into a situation and look for a situation where I can offer, where I can volunteer, when I can go the extra mile? That's our takeaway. Don't wait to be asked. Look for an opportunity. First of all, to do things at their best, and even better, offer, volunteer. And you know what? When you do that, when you volunteer, when you reach out and fill in a need because you noticed and you want to be of help, you touch a heart. And at the same time, you discover your own. Have an incredible